Hey, this is Pastor Dwayne from the Sanctuary Church in Fort Lauderdale, and I have a question for you this morning. Have you ever heard the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000? So there's another version of this. A gentleman by the name of Peter Rollins wrote this, and he is from Belfast, Ireland. And anybody who's from Ireland and is a theologian is really, really cool. Because just the accent right there. And so he tells this story about Jesus and his disciples being up and teaching, and at the end of his teachings, he realizes that people are very hungry. And his disciples say, "What are you going to do?" And he said, "Well, collect whatever food is out there and let me bless it." And so the disciples go out and they collect all the food from all the people into this giant pile of food. And Jesus comes and he blesses it. And all his disciples sit down around him, the 12, and they eat until they can't eat anymore. Not one crumb is left for the poor, for the needy, for the people that brought it there. And they sit in fullness while they stay hungry. And see, what's shocking about that story is it's not the typical story. But what Peter is trying to get across is the idea that the actual act, the Word of God, that the Word of God, until it is acted upon, is not actually the Word of God. Until it becomes part of what we are. When Jesus says, "Love thy neighbor," the Word of God, it's merely affirmed, and not until we live it does it actually become the affirmation of God. See, the Word has to be lived and breathed. It just can't be something that we say, but it's got to be what we do and how we live into it. So I leave you today with the idea that when we say things like love your neighbor, that we have to let it be part of us. It has to become an action and not just a phrase. Shalom. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you like what you're hearing, don't forget to share. Take care. Bye.